All right, may I have your attention, please? We'll call the order the October 20th, 2022 meeting of the Mount Carmel Area School Board. Please rise for a pledge of allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Mrs. James, may we have a roll call?
Mr. Malliot. Mr. Becker.
Present.
Mr. Britt. Absent. Mr. Gonzalo.
Here.
Mrs. James is present. Mrs. Latour. Absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Here.
Mr. Reno.
Here.
Mr. Zach.
Here. Announcements?
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Just brief announcements. At this point, again, we're already at that time. It's kind of hard to think we're already winding down with the first market period. The end of the market period will be this coming Wednesday, October 26th. Reminder to our learning community, the following day, Thursday the 27th, will be an Act 80 early dismissal. And just a reminder for our parents and guardians and students that report cards will then be available on Friday, November 4th. Also, a reminder is that time that our parents and guardians should be aware of winter delay schedule. Our website was recently updated this week with 2-hour and 3-hour delay schedules, as well as updated bus schedules for your children. Again, you'll see it under the student section on the main website. Just click on students and then click on bell schedules and you should be all set. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your principal's office or to us here in the district office. And finally, pretty big news coming down this week. Commonwealth University, which is the jointure of Bloomsburg, Lock Haven, and Mansfield. Our students, I'm thrilled to announce, have this awesome opportunity starting this December with our current seniors. There's a guaranteed admission agreement with Mount Carmel area as well as other local schools. And again, we're thrilled to announce this partnership. Next month, our board will actually pass this officially. But in the meantime, our seniors can start applying for this great opportunity, guaranteed admissions, guaranteed on-campus housing. Our senior students must at least have a 2.5 GPA. And again, seniors must apply by December 15th of every academic year. And another bonus, there's a 4-tier academic scholarship availability to our students with at least an 80% overall high school GPA. And again, you must maintain that 2.5 GPA once you get to Commonwealth University. So again, we're thrilled to announce this partnership. I think it's a great big deal for Mount Carmel area and other local school districts. This should be coming out in the news any day now. Again, you've been seeing other schools in the news locally. So again, we're thrilled and thankful for Commonwealth University and what they're doing for Mount Carmel area students now and in the future. And at this time, that's all I have, Mr. Gonzalo.
Thank you, Mr. Cheddar, for that wonderful news for our students in our community. At this time, we're going to recognize Student Merit Award winners. I'd like to start with Mrs. James.
Una. Stay right there. I'm just gonna read it to you, okay?
That's good. You're good right there.
Oh my gosh, you guys so nice. All right. Una Kanafani is the Mount Carmel Area Board of Education Merit Award winner for September of 2022. It is a great pleasure to nominate second grader Luna Kanafani for the Merit Award. Luna was a student in my first grade classroom last year. She was chosen as the Merit Award recipient for many reasons, but what stands out are her leadership skills and the positive example she sets for others. Luna is courteous and friendly to teachers, staff, and fellow students. She effortlessly exemplifies integrity and is always a good friend to those who may need help or support. Academically, Luna has a continuous drive to succeed. No matter how challenging the work, she is diligent and persevering. Luna puts great effort into everything that she does. She is a very confident young lady and participates in every discussion or activity. She is extremely self-reliant and responsible when finishing her assignments. Overall, Luna is a well-rounded, balanced student. She is an absolute joy to have in class. Luna is involved in the Gifted Education Program at MCAE. She plays soccer for the AYSO, Little Tornadoes and does gymnastics at Gym Stars in Sunbury. Luna also plays the piano and enjoys swimming. Luna is the daughter of Ariad Kanafani and Roland Hayter. She resides in Mount Carmel with her parents and brothers, Liv and Majed Kanafani. Congratulations, and that was submitted by Mrs. Kolbarczyk. For the Mount Carmel Area Board of Education, I am honored to present you with the September 2022 award.
Great job, Luna. Yes. We'll now move to the high school award winner, and for that, Mr. Balliet will do this one.
Okay, the Mount Carmel Board of Education Merit Award winner for the month of September is 10th grader Ben Miller. He was nominated for the Merit Award by his teacher, Mr. Cutt. Jim Dandy, sterling, top-notch. Pick a synonym for fantastic, and that would describe Ben Miller to a T. He is diligent. He strives to perform at his best in all that he does. He uses his class time effectively and completes all of his work perfectly. Though he is quiet, he volunteers often and takes genuine interest in my class. He is respectful and polite to everyone. He always says goodbye and wishes me a good day. He wishes me welcome cordiality in the middle of the busy day. Without a shadow of a doubt, Ben is a positive role model for others and certainly worthy of the Merit Award. Ben is a member of the Mount Carmel area football team and the wrestling team. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with his family and friends and being outdoors. Ben Miller is the son of Ben and Melissa Miller of Coltline. Congratulations, Ben. On behalf of the Mount Carmel Board of Education, we'd like to give you the Merit Award for September. I told you you'd wind up in the superintendent's office, right? Did since he was about this big. So.
Congratulations to
He's
both
a little
Luna
bit.
and Ben. On behalf of the rest of the board, congratulations to all, but let me say congratulations to the parents. These young people wouldn't be what they are without the guidance, and just like a tree, you know, you guys have done a great job with them and it is obvious. And if I may reiterate on Ben, if you see number 29 out there, just watch him. The kid's a stud. He's going to be a great player for us. Congratulations once again. You do not have to stay around for our business portion. You may leave if you choose to stay, you can, but you're otherwise excused. And thank you for coming in tonight.
Thank you.
You're not getting the merit.
Okay, at this time, we need a motion to approve the minutes of the September 15, 2022 regular board meeting.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Reno.
Second.
Second, Mr. Balliet. On the question? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. We now will have the PTA representative. Are you here, Beth?
I am here. Do I go up the middle too?
You do whatever you choose.
Stay right here. I'm good. Thank you guys all for having me back. I apologize for not being here last year. I was teaching shooting sports with 4-H. As of right now, the Mount Carmel area PTA has 45 members. 1 board member is a PTA member, and 11 staff from the elementary and junior senior high building are members so far. I do have membership forms with me for anybody that wants to join our PTA. I wanted to update you all that this past summer, I attended the legislation convention where we met with PTAs from all over the world it could have been, but mostly from the States, where we went to Capitol Hill and spoke with lobbyists, representatives about the school lunch program and continuing paying for that. Social emotional learning, mental health well-being, and safety in schools. Amazing experience for me to attend that. It was the first time. And then I went to the national convention where I got, I call them my nerd pins, but they're pins from a bunch of the states and Hawaii. Was there this year, first time in a long time. Great Mariana. It was just fun to be able to meet other PTA members and presidents, other places that are struggling. We need people. We need volunteers, of course, and they always look for a volunteer. I'm trying to rebuild what we lost during COVID. We want to have our movie nights, our family nights, book fairs, which were always fun for me, my kids. We need people. We get there.
Thank you, Beth, so much. Thank you for everything that you do for this school district and for your passion.
Application, please.
I'm pretty certain I'm delinquent with my dues too, so I'll take one.
As I was saying, Beth, thank you for all that you do. We only wish it would have been more, but that's between
It's
us.
tough,
I know,
very.
I know. But thank you again. While she's passing those out, we'd like to recognize any guests desiring to speak to the listed agenda items. Please state your name and address. Anyone have anything they want to discuss? Yes, sir.
It's not on here at all, but we asked the athletic committee if the Colmont Cougars were allowed to use the practice field next to the Silver Bowl with the lights, since we made playoffs and it's getting dark. We have nowhere to practice for our kids.
Jim, we did not have an opportunity to discuss that. I promise you we will do it tonight after the meeting, and someone will call you. Is that reasonable?
Yeah, we're out of time right now. Like, we can go from 5 o'clock to 6:30, and starting next week, it's probably gonna be less. And this is our last week of regular season. Start playoffs, so.
It's my fault. I'm sorry for that. We did not discuss it. We will bring it up tonight as soon as we're done, and someone will call you.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
Thank you very much. Administrative reports, Mr. Cheddar.
Nothing else to report from my end, Mr. Gonzalez.
Principals report, high school.
First of all, thank you, board members, administrators, faculty, and students for welcoming me to Mount Carmel. As Mr. Cheddar said earlier, the end of the marking period is October 26th, and report cards will be available online Friday, November 4th. This week, students in grades 6 through 12 had a program called DJ Choices. The presentation shared the harmful use of drugs and the consequences that occur with the use. It was both engaging and impactful for our students. Yesterday, our guidance counselors, Mrs. Nestico and Mrs. Benoit, organized a college fair for students in 11th and 12th grade. They had 27 representatives from various 2- and 4-year schools and military branches in attendance to talk to our students. The Interact Club, under the leadership of Mrs. Gordon and Mrs. Rapolsky, are holding a food drive at school this week and all of next week for non-perishable items. They'll also be collecting at the Silver Bowl Stadium on Friday, October 28th. The Big Red Band seniors will be recognized at Supper Club tonight. There are 12 seniors, and they're excited to be honored along with football players and cheerleaders. Senior night for the Big Red Band will be at the Shamokin game next week. Communications 8 is participating in the Patriots Pen Writing Contest, and 9th grade honors English is doing the Voice of Democracy Writing Contest. Both are a part of a national writing contest with the VFW. The students write on a designated theme and compete with local students for prizes. And lastly, Mrs. Rumble and Mr. Demansky will coach a team of 7th and 8th grade students to participate in the 2023 CSIU Regional What's So Cool About Manufacturing video contest. That's all for me.
Thank you, Ken. Junior high principal, John, are you available?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay,
Good evening, everybody. CDT testing is wrapping up. We'll be reviewing the results soon to analyze our strengths and weaknesses in math, communications, and science. As Mr. Cheddar and Mr. Smelt said, the first marking period is coming to a close and report cards will fall the week after. And I would just like to take a second and thank Mr. McPhee and our TV studio for all their hard work and dedication throughout the school year. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Elementary,
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's Amanda Stepanowski. It has been said a couple times this evening, the end of the marking period is Wednesday, October 26th. Report cards will be distributed at the elementary school on Friday, November 4th. Thursday, October 27th is our annual Halloween parade at 9:30, weather permitting. Parents may attend. Next week for Red Ribbon Week at the elementary school, we will have a week full of themed dress up days geared towards drug-free students. That's October 24th to the 28th. We're also going to be having a fundraiser through Tower Pizza to benefit our school-wide positive behavior support program. More information will be sent home with students. And lastly, our Veterans Day program is Monday, November 14th at 9:30. We did send invitations home with students. If any veteran or active duty service member or family member of one of our elementary students, you can call the elementary office as you're invited to join us for our Veterans Day program. That's all for this evening.
thank you, Amanda. Special education,
Hi, good evening. It's Mrs. Edmondson. Just reporting that this year, the special ed department will be under our 6-year monitoring session with PDE. So we are preparing for that. There are a lot of steps in it. So we are preparing for that to happen this school year. Also, our life skills and autistic support classroom in the high school, they had a community trip to the Bloomsburg Fair. So they did a great job learning some different skills and interacting out there in the community. And I'd like to thank everyone and especially Mrs. Elgin. She does a lot of work in the office behind the scenes and helps our department run very smoothly. So thank you, Mrs. Elgin, and have a good evening.
thank you, Nicole. Maintenance, Frank, are you on?
Yes, I am. Good evening. This is Frank. Here's a following brief update of maintenance and happenings for the past month. As you all know, we've been recently installing all the night locks. It is our interior door security system that is completed. We have changed over from our cooling system. The chillers are off and we are currently running heat for the season. We did have Pine Creek pressure washing come in and do a sample area for us in specific locations. We are hoping to have them here to pressure wash both buildings, the front side and the east side of the elementary. Currently, we are having our boilers inspected, making sure they're in proper running order. That will be completed on Friday. Craco Electric, they were also here. They were replacing lights that were out and faulty. We currently have one out, which we're still working on, but other than that, it's very visible at night now. The grass cutting season is coming to an end and we are prepping our equipment for the winter season. Lastly, I'd like to thank the custodial and maintenance staff for doing their best job to keep the district clean and running for the students, faculty and staff. Without them and all their hard work day in and day out, don't think the place would be the way it is. That's all I have and thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Athletic Director Cassandra, I think we have you tonight.
Yep, good evening, everyone. Just a couple athletic updates prior to the football game against Shikellamy this Friday. We will be holding our senior night festivities to honor our senior football players and cheerleaders. The parade will begin 15 minutes early, so that will start at 5:45, and senior night festivities will start at approximately 6:20. Tickets for this Friday's game are currently on sale in the high school athletic office between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 2:00 p.m. Varsity cheerleaders, senior football players, and selected band members will be traveling to nursing homes this Friday and next Friday to perform a pep rally for residents as part of their annual community service activity. Our Lady of Lourdes Co-op soccer, boys soccer team has qualified for the district tournament. A site and play date is to be determined, so we will have more information to come on that. Our junior high girls basketball team started their season this evening with a game at Mahanoy area, so we wish them a great season ahead. And finally, a reminder to any athlete who plans on competing in a winter sport but did not participate in a fall sport and does not have a physical to please stop in the athletic office for paperwork. And that's all I have this evening.
Thank you, Cassandra. We need a motion to approve athletic items 1 through 3 as listed. Motion? Motion, Mr. Muldowney.
Second.
Second, Mr. Becker on the question. Roll call?
Mr. Valiant,
Yes.
Mr. Becker,
Yes.
Mr. Britt is absent, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes.
Mrs. James Felch, yes. Mrs. Latour is absent, Mr. Muldowney,
Yes.
Mr. Reno,
Yes.
Mr. Zach.
Yes.
Motion passes.
A motion is needed to approve financial items 1 through 4. Motion.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Zach. Second, Mr. Valiant on the question. Roll call?
Mr. Becker,
Yes.
Mr. Britt is absent, Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mrs. James Felch, yes. Mrs. Latour is absent, Mr. Muldowney,
Yes.
Mr. Reno,
Yes.
Mr. Zach,
Yes.
Mr. Valiant.
Mr. Cheddar, you want to speak on behalf of the Education Foundation?
Yes, Mr. Gonzalez, tonight we'll be meeting to discuss foundation topics. Please check out our main website for our many fundraisers that are going on during the school year, as well as an update that our plan is to get our latest brick order, which by the way, was one of our largest brick orders. We're planning to get those in by week 1 of the playoff game coming up here in a couple weeks.
Thank you, Cheddar. New business action items. A motion is needed to approve new business items 1 through 18 as listed.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Reno.
Second.
Second, Mr. Muldowney on the question. Roll call?
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mrs. James Felch, yes. Mrs. Latour is absent, Mr. Muldowney,
Yes.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach,
Yes.
Mr. Valiant.
Yes.
Mr. Becker,
Yes.
and Mr. Britt is absent, motion passes.
And before we move on, Mr. Gonzalez, personnel, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank our negotiation committee on the school board for all their hard work. This was a long process. Mr. Zach, Mrs. James, Mr. Brecker, Mrs. Latour, Mr. Gonzalo, Mrs. Lesko, our business manager. Again, a lot of time and effort was put into this process. I'd also like to thank Mr. Aaron Demansky, the union president, and all the teachers that were part of the negotiation process over the last, I would say, 8 to 10 months or so. Again, the talks were productive. I think this is a great contract for our teachers. And again, I'd like to thank all the time and effort that not only the negotiation committee, the rest of the school board, and our teachers put into that 3-year contract, which we're ratifying tonight. I'd also like to note for our community, it's our first reading for policy 305, which is the employment of our substitutes. Mount Carmel area is raising our daily substitute pay rate to $125, which would actually start tomorrow, October 21st. And that is all I have. Mr. Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mr. Cheddar. Personnel items before I read or I have to clarify 2. Item number 6 is to approve the hire of Heather Billman as an elementary teacher at step 17 masters at a salary of $61,226 with benefits per the teacher contract. This was open due to a resignation. Also, we're going to approve the hire of Tracy Rhodes as a senior high special education teacher at step 21 of the bachelor masters at a salary of $66,801 with benefits as per the teacher contract. This position was open due to resignation. With that being said, I need a motion to approve personnel items 1 through 9 as listed. Motion, Mr. Muldowney. Second, Mr. Reno on the question. Roll call?
Mr. Valiant.
Yes.
Mr. Brecker,
Yes.
Mr. Britt is absent, Mr. Gonzalo,
Yes.
Mrs. James Felch, yes. Mrs. Latour is absent, Mr. Muldowney,
Yes.
Mr. Reno,
Yes.
Mr. Zach.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Once again, we have space for public comments and questions. Gary, is there anyone online?
There are no online comments.
Okay.
We'll discuss that.
Can we still discuss it?
Probably should have brought up.
Yeah, it should be.
Can you take an adjournment for?
No, because it's not listed.
Okay.
I mean, can't we just talk about it right now? I mean, is there a big issue? or- Okay.
That's what we said, right?
Yeah. So we
Okay.
adjourn and just get back. to
Okay, can I have a motion for adjournment?
Motion.
Motion, Mrs. James,
Second.
second, Mr. Brecker. Thank you very much. Future next meeting will be, I'm sorry, all those in favor? I didn't think anybody was going to be opposed, but the next regular meeting will be November 17th, 2022. Thank you all for coming. Can the board still stick around?
Girls won tonight, 8th grade, 30-28. Wait, are we still